Morning everyone, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. I'm Captain Eric, and we are just currently leaving Port Consolidated Fuel. This is where we generally take on fuel before we make our offshore passage, heading out of Fernandina Harbor, down the Amelia River, and out the channel into the ocean. We'll be going hopefully all the way to Southport. Should the weather kick up, we got a couple of stops that we can make. We can pull in at Port Royal, or we can pull in Charleston. So we'll keep an eye open for what the weather's going to be doing. But so far, everything's looking great for us to be making our offshore run. So here we go. We are now leaving Fernandina Beach, down the Amelia River, outside, and into the ocean. All right, here you go. There you go. We're on our way. There's, this area is a working harbor, so it's quite industrial. There you can see we're not the only ones leaving, although they may not be going out into the ocean. They may be continuing up the Cumberland into Georgia, which a large majority of people do. It just gets to be real shallow for us there. All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the Wheelhouse, and Captain Eric here. Just want to show you we're leaving the Fernandina Cut, and there's Fort Cinch that we're going right by over here. So have a look. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. There's Fort Cinch right there. All right. There you go. There you go. Fort Cinch. Amelia Island and tip of Florida, right on the Florida-Georgia border. All right, there you go. Bye for now.
Well, I was a sailor, sailing the seven seas. Well, sailing all day long and sleeping in my bunk at night. I was a sailor, sailor. Yeah, sailor's life for me. Anytime I'm coming, ports are swinging from me. Yeah, I was a sailor. Engine on my palms the deck under the midday sun. Dashes on my
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Captain Eric. Karen's right there, and we are in the ocean in a little bit of a sloppy ocean, but it's not too bad. We're moving away. We've now left Florida. We are officially offshore of Georgia now, and we are making our way north, hopefully all the way up to Carolina Beach, where we're going to stay there for one night at the Carolina Beach Yacht Club, and then continue on to Mile Hammock Bay, just off the marine base there. And yeah, we got a line in the water. Hopefully we catch something. That'll be fun. And there's all sorts of little jellyfish. Well, they're big jellyfish actually. I'm gonna try and capture some on camera here so you can see them. So bear with me. seen some dolphins, and yeah, let's looking forward to a good trip here. It's a nice sunny day, and even though we're out on the ocean, it's temperate, it's mild, it's not cold like it was yesterday. Winds are coming out of the north at about 13 knots, which isn't too bad. And anyways, we're making our way up north slowly. All right, see you later. Hey everybody, welcome back to the wheelhouse, and I'm Captain Eric, and we are running on the outside. We're actually just outside of Cumberland Island, and making our way past the coast of Georgia, working our way north. So far everything's going good. It's a little bit lumpy out here. We've got definitely 3-foot seas with the odd 6-foot wave that hits you, but besides that, everything's running good. The stabilizers are doing what they do and keeping us nice and comfortable out here. We've spotted dolphins and sea turtles and a bunch of fish over at the surface, which could indicate a whale was below them. Unfortunately, no whale sightings, not this time, not yet, but the journey's still in its infancy, and oh, there's another slake of fish jumping around. So you never know, we might spot a whale breaching. It's happened before. Well, we're moving along nicely here, staying on track. And it's a nice sunny day, so we'll take that. It's a little fresh, a little cool. There's a pelican out there. He's diving for fish, so there are fish at the surface. I do have a line in the water, so I'm hoping we might catch something. You never know. Anyways, we're running up the coast, and I'll touch base in a little bit. Bye for now.
Been seeing a whole bunch of dolphin. There was about 6 of them on the bow playing under at the bow. I got some pictures, but unfortunately by the time I got the video camera, they were gone.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the wheelhouse. I'm Captain Eric, and yeah, we had a little bit of excitement just a little while ago, and basically had a whole pod of dolphins that came and visited us for a bit. I'll try to get some photos from Karen and post those as well, put those in this video. And yeah, it was a little bit of excitement on an otherwise, well, nice day on the ocean, but sometimes there's not a lot to see. But we've seen a lot on this trip so far. I thought at first the dolphins were whales, and I just saw a quick breach, but didn't see a fin or anything, so I thought at first they were whales. Was a little excited about that. Woke up Karen, and well, they turned out not to be whales, they turned out to be dolphins, and a whole bunch of them. Karen shot a bunch of pictures, so like I said, I'll try to get some pictures out. And then as well, we've been spotting sea turtles. That's been exciting too. And yeah, so the ocean is teeming with life, even though we don't see it. Anyways, that's it for now. Over and out.
I'm still standing here, waiting for my Holly. Hope she will come for having much fun. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Throw it all away. Throw it all. Throw it all. Still standing alone, talking to my own, singing the blues by girl and blue. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Show it all away. Show it all. What's that? It's Mary or my wish. But say how she this. What a gift for a kiss. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Show it all away. Show it all. But she's, so I drink another beer. Show it all away. Show it all away. Let the guitar slow it all away. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Show it all away.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Wheelhouse. I'm Captain Eric, and we're on board Tropical Horizons. And the sun is just starting to peek over the horizon. The seas have gotten a little bit rougher than forecasted, but that's no surprise. That happens. we're employing a tactic here to keep the seas, keep us as comfortable as possible. We are going to be tacking, so we'll be running with the seas on the nose for a while, and then after we've done that for a bit, then I'll change the tack of the boat, and we'll take the seas on the quarter of the boat, one of the rear quarter of the boat, and then we'll run with the seas for a while, and then tack up again, and then run with the seas, tack up again, run with the seas, and basically do that. It makes the trip a little bit longer now, but definitely more comfortable for us, and not as hard on the boat. Well, here on a bright, cheery note, here comes the sun, so have a look at the sunrise.
I'm still standing here, waiting for my Annie. Hope she will come for having much fun. But
She's not here, so I drink another beer.
so it all away. So it all. So it all. Still standing alone, talking to my own, singing the blues by girl and road.
But she's not here,
So I drink another beer. Show it all away. Show it all. What's that? It's Mary or my wish. Say how she miss. What a gift for a kiss.
but she's not here, so I drink another beer.
Show it all away. Show it all.
But she's
So I drink another beer.
show it all away.
Show it all away. And the guitar, show it all away. But she's not here.
So I drink another beer.
Show it all
Morning again, everyone. Welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Captain Eric, and we are just about getting ready to cross the Charleston Channel that leads commercial shipping into the port of Charleston, South Carolina. just 24 hours underway now, and just a little over 24 hours underway, but first day's under our belt. We're going to be in for a little bit more rough weather. We had some rough weather overnight. There's more to come, but we have found a point of sail that we can actually tack on and stay on that point without having to tack back and forth. So hopefully when we get just past Charleston and we start pointing towards Southport and the Cape Fear River, hopefully at that point in time the winds and the wave directions remain relatively the same and not too big. We just got bowled over there by one. Anyways, so I can maintain this point of sail and make things a little bit easier on everybody, including me. And that's about it. But Charleston's a busy place. There's some shipping coming in and some shipping leaving, so we're gonna pay attention to what's going on here. We got there's a large cargo ship leaving right now. There's a large ship, looks like a fishing trawler, or it could be a dredge. I got to see what he is. North Ocean. Restricted maneuverability. Yeah. I don't know. It could be a tug as well. It's not saying what he is. Let's see what else I can see here. Select. Nope, not saying anything at all about what he is. So who knows? It could be an ocean-going tug, but I'm looking at it from here and it looks like a dredge. And then there's a big cargo ship coming out of the channel. So I'm going to put this down and we'll talk to you a little bit later. Signing off.
Well, I was a sailor, sailing the seven seas. Well, sailing all day long and sleeping in my bunk at night. I was a sailor, sailor. Yeah, a sailor's life for me. Anytime I'm coming, ports are swinging from me. Yeah, I was a sailor. Engines on five off the deck under the midday sun. Dancing on five off the deck in the midday sun. And I was a sailor's life for me. Sailing the seven seas from Cornwall, Dartmouth, that's the sea. Cornwall, Dartmouth, I sailed the seven seas. Oh wow. It's about some happy story out there in the woods.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Alright, so it's gotten rough. Conditions are a lot worse than they were this morning. We're in 6 to 8 foot waves right now. The following sea, so we're able to manage it. It's not terribly uncomfortable, but it's not super comfortable either. At this point in time, everything's going fine. We do have one mechanical failure that has cropped up. We lost our 24 volt alternator. It's not a huge problem. The 24 volt alternator provides power to our 24 volt battery bank which runs some of the ship systems, but not all of them. It runs the freshwater pump and the inverter and a head, and then there's a couple of other things that it runs. The inverter provides our electrical power for all of our cooling and refrigeration and just our household appliances that we use on the boat. We also have two 24-volt banks that are powering the thrusters, the bow and stern thruster. I've isolated those banks so that the inverter is not going to draw from those banks, and basically we're monitoring our battery levels right now. Even without the alternator charging up the batteries, I've got a way to monitor our battery levels, and if the levels do get low, I'll just start up the generator and turn the battery chargers on, and we can run with the generator running at the same time. Yeah, we burn a little bit more fuel, but it's no big deal. The generator will do the trick. I've also got a second inverter on board, that the backup inverter, and it's running right now in parallel with the main inverter, so they're load sharing. The backup inverter runs on the 32 volt bank, and the 32 volt alternator is still running fine, so we don't have an issue with that. Anyways, once we do get into Carolina Beach, besides getting some rest, my work order for the day is going to be to disconnect the belts off of that inverter, and to disconnect the power cables that are going to that inverter, not the inverter, the alternator. So to disconnect the belts from the alternator and the power cables from the alternator, so that we're not running that alternator without load or anything, and just to make sure we don't burn out the bearings. Right now I can't do that because the conditions are such that I really don't want to shut down an engine. So hopefully everything runs well. I have been checking the temperatures of that alternator, and if they really do start climbing to a point that I get concerned, then we'll have no choice but to shut down the one engine and do the best that we can while I disconnect the belts off that alternator, which will be a challenging chore because it is hot. Everything is hot in the engine room right now. Give you an idea, the engines are running at just around 168 degrees. The alternator is running at, we just got a wave that is on the beam there. The alternator is running at, the casing temperature is about 110 degrees. So, I mean, it's still being cooled off, and I don't have any indication that the bearings are being burnt out at this point in time. I think it's just the voltage regulator that's going on it, and that happens. It's a 30-year-old alternator, so it's bound to happen. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll check in a little bit later. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Captain Eric here. And after a grueling 2 days, 2 nights on the ocean, we are in Cape Fear River, and going through Snow's Cut. Got to pay attention here. There's a lot of shoaling there. You can see on the survey map all sorts of shoaling, so we want to make sure that we don't run aground. We've come this far, and anyways, we're going through Snow's Cut. Once we get through Snow's Cut, we'll tie up at the Carolina Beach Yacht Club, and we're gonna both have a good little rest. the ocean was not as predicted, and we did make some decisions to stay with our plan and keep moving forward. It was a rough go, but Tropical Horizons did her best and took care of us. Actually, I was impressed. It kind of opened my mind as to a little bit more of what this boat can do. And you know, for a yacht that was built in 1958, the hull is really sea kindly, and these guys knew what they were doing when they built this. Anyways, I'm going to get us through Snow's Cut here, and then we're going to tie up at Fernandina Beach, and after we've had a rest, I'll check back in again, and we'll show you what Fernandina Beach looks like. Alright, that's it for now. Over and out. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the Wheelhouse, and welcome to Fernandina Beach, North Carolina. Anyways, it's a bit windy here, so I'll try to hold it that way. Hopefully you can hear me. And it's been a long run, 45 hours, over 300 miles, and a good chunk of it shaking along the way. The seas did get pretty rough. Everything got really rough and tumble for us out there, and we had some failures. We had the alternator that failed. We got a hot water tank, a water heater that has failed on us as well. So we don't have any hot water right now, which makes for refreshing showers. And but besides that, we're here. We got here in one piece. Tropical Horizons got us here safely. I can't say enough how well this boat really performed. Performed very well in the conditions, and we got here a little worse for wear, but still got here, and we're okay. We're cleaning up right now, and then we'll start to plan tomorrow's run, whether we make a run on the outside again or whether we stay on the inside on the ICW this time. We'll see what the weather holds up for us. Anyways, that's it from the pilot house. Hope you enjoyed the vid, and we'll talk to you next time.